Alright, so, um, I have looked, um, for a little while now, and there aren't very many videos that explain Kingjaq's, Reise strategy. Um, in, like, the two videos well, not the two, there's also his, 191, his 198, and then, like, the full round of 198. So, and in all those videos, he doesn't explain the strategy very good, or at all, really. Um, I think Horde Kill Repeat did a video, like 157, I think, um, using the Kingjaq strategy as well. And, not even a commentary. There's nothing that no one really wants to explain the strategy very good. So I thought I could do that. I'm gonna mute it as well because it's gonna be hard for me to kind of talk with the game going. Um, so I'll just explain it as I go along. I just completed 47. You can start the strategy in the early to mid 30s if you like, but I think it would work better if you start a little bit later. So yeah, so I'll just explain it as I go along. So you'll start off in the Tommy room per every start of the round. At the beginning of the round, you always start in the Tommy room, and you can repair those two barriers if you want. And just trigger spawns. Don't activate the trap or anything, just trigger them to spawn in the Tommy room. And what I like to get FG42 ammo as well. I think it's a little bit more convenient than buying Tommy ammo. You don't necessarily have to do this. You could just go straight to the trap, but I just like to do this for precautionary measure. I'm not going to spend too much time here because I don't want to. So what you'll do, this is how it usually goes. You'll trigger spawns there, and you can also put one board on these two windows that I just did right there. What that does is not only, because you can hear the boards from, across the map going, like, being taken down by the zombies. So it not only lets you know that they're coming through those windows when you come down from here, but it also delays them a little bit. So you just want to stay up here and trigger spawns here, so because you've already triggered spawns from there. And then once you're done with that, just kind of wait here for a couple seconds. And you've got another full horde spawned in behind you. You could do a couple cutbacks, whatever, doesn't matter. Here's where the complex part comes in here. You're going to want to repair this barrier completely. And then once the zombie right there comes from that window, you're going to want to kind of loop around him, come back around, and shoot Wonderwaff. Doing it exactly that way seems to time it perfectly to spawn more zombies behind the trap over there. And then you just repeat the whole thing over and over again. Super, super fast, and yeah, I like this strategy a lot, actually. It's pretty fun. Also, when you're done shooting Wonderwaff or whatever and the trap goes off, you're going to want to, if they don't seem to spawn in fast enough from the Tommy room, from the three windows, then you should probably stay behind the trap just for a little bit to trigger more to spawn. Other than that, that's the strategy, really. Do's and don'ts of this strategy. I think what I just said before, waiting in the Tommy room to trigger spawns, I think that's very important because if you leave the Tommy room too early, actually I don't think it's going to be very important in the later rounds, like 50 plus when they're at their max spawn. They should be spawned in almost immediately. But, sometimes you kill them a little bit quick, so they don't really have that much time to spawn in the three windows of the Tommy room. So What I recommend is that you just stay behind the trap for a little bit, triggering more spawns from there. Because if you leave too early, they're just going to be spawning all over the place. Yeah. You can make points while running the strategy. I just find that very, very dangerous. So what I like to do is at the beginning of the round, trigger spawns from the Tommy room, and then just kind of run in the power area, and then just spray with FG42 or something. Other than that, and mule kick for your first and second. For your first weapon, you're gonna have like Wonderwaff, and your second you gotta have ray gun. And your mule kick should be for FG42. The only real reason you want ray gun is to get rid of the dogs. Other than that, I really don't have that much to say about the strategy. Yeah, if you try it, then good luck. And I'd also expect more update videos on the Reise, because I am going for 100 with this run. Should be pretty easy. I got to 48 today, only a couple hours ago. So the strategy is pretty damn fast. Okay, see ya.